Welcome back to Market of the Moment. I am Don Chakowski, the Director of Channel Sales for Fidelity National Title here in Maricopa County. And as always, I am joined by Ms. Sharon Terhune, the Sales Manager and Vice President of Residential Sales for Fidelity in Maricopa as well. We are joined today by Mr. Travis Tom, and he joined us last week. We spent some great time talking about the value of social media, marketing, advertising, and lead generation through that. Yeah. So it was a great conversation. Yep. Welcome back, Travis.
Yeah, welcome back, Travis.
Thank you very much, Sharon.
Thank you for sharing. This is really incredible information for all our partners out there. Everyone needs to know about what you've got going on here because it's really good stuff.
Okay. Well, so what we promised for today was that we were going to roll our sleeves up.
Well, I'm here.
Roll our sleeves up. We're going to get serious.
Rolling up.
And we're going to and Travis is going to walk us through some of the cool technology behind what he's doing. And I think there was a conversation about an 8-year-old building a Facebook ad in about 30 seconds. Oh. For me, building a Facebook ad, even with Travis's technology, is probably a little longer. But it is. But I know you've got some really great stuff, Travis, and we really appreciate you screen sharing, kind of walking us through some of those things, some of the reporting aspects of it all, and the opportunity for our partners to get connected, and we can start talking about making this happen for them.
Perfect. Let me jump in.
Now, he did promise an 8-year-old was going to be doing this. So, Travis, did you bring the 8-year-old?
Unfortunately, my daughter did have school.
Okay.
All right. I'm just going to double check with you. Can you see my screen?
What Travis was telling us last week is that his 8-year-old daughter can do this.
Yeah.
So that tells us, now granted, like I said, there's a lot of really smart 8-year-olds out there.
Most
technology-wise today, there's a lot of 5-year-olds that are pretty smart on.
Yeah, most 8-year-olds are more advanced than me in technology, but yes.
So we're gonna assume that means it's really, really simple, though.
Yes. All right, Travis, take us away.
Perfect. Can you see my screen? Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
we got you.
Great. All right. So first things first, I'm going to go to listings. And by now, an agent has already logged in. They've already verified their MLS. And so all of their listings will basically pre-populate and show up inside of their dashboard here. So I'm going to go through. I find the listing I want to promote as a Facebook ad. I hit View Facebook Ad. And then the software is instantly going to create the Facebook ad for them. So we've got the ad copy, we've got the headline, the ad image. You can do either single image or carousel. Each one is pre-done for them, so they don't have to think much about what to do. The targeting, leveraging 50,000 data points, identifying buyers and sellers that live in the area within a 15-mile radius. And it's building out a Facebook lead ad form and then a single property website connected to that. So from here, I can edit the ad. If I want to change any of the details, I can go through. I've got a drop-down menu of different choices. If I want to promote, let's say, an open house, or if this is a property that just hit the market, I might want to choose something like this. This is the ad copy that comes directly from the listing description. They can edit that, change it. They've got those options there. They can also scroll through and find an image that they want to leverage and use. We do suggest using an exterior photo. You definitely get a much higher click-through rate using that. And then the preview, or sorry, the single party website that they're going to connect it to. From here, they can choose how long do I want to run this for. We can do 10 days, skip up to 30, or something in between, and $10 a day, or they can skip up to 50. Most people leave it at $10 a day. Now, if you want to expand that, if you want to target a completely different area, let's say we want to target people in Los Angeles, California, we can then run an out-of-state buyer campaign targeting buyers that are looking to move to your market, right, from a specific location. But as a default, it's going to be the 15-mile radius.
Did you guys hear what Travis just said? Travis, that is amazing right there.
Especially in a market like we have here in the Phoenix area where we have such a big influx of people coming from these West Coast states that being able to do that so quickly and so easily. And again, somebody who's spent a lot of time trying to build these in the past, it's amazing. So
well, and for the price of the listing that I'm pretty sure you just pulled up here, which looks like a really nice picture, and I think I saw a 7 with a bunch of other numbers after it. But with a high price house like that, obviously we want to target, like you said, whether it's California, Seattle areas that maybe folks are spending a little bit more money. They have a little more money to spend,
If they're
right?
selling a 1,500 square foot condo in San Diego and
Exactly,
come over here
and they're buying it for
into a
cash
mansion.
over here.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Exactly. It's well, and once they go through this and they hit purchase ad, they'll type in the credit card details. The ad will start running within about 5 minutes because our software is basically as an expedited process with Facebook to launch ads really, really quickly. Now, when someone sees this ad and they click on it, it's going to flip around into what's called a Facebook lead ad form where we get their name, email, phone number, and then when they plan on buying a home, and if they currently own a home, yes or no. So we've got 2 qualifying questions that we have there. Then they're instantly sent to a single property website that is auto-created for them in less than 50 milliseconds. So every ad that is generated inside of Walled Garden, also there is a single property website that is fully built out. That way the agent doesn't have to upload any photos, they don't have to write any kind of website copy. It's all just done for them in real time. And so it's beautiful on mobile. That's where 90% of the traffic comes from. It has a great design. And down here at the bottom, you've got the opportunity to click to call or tap to email, right? A couple different things that they have there. So to kind of recap, it's really a simple process. What normally took about an hour and a half for most agents, and I know Dawn can testify to this, but you simply click and say, all right, I want to run a Facebook ad for this, and say it looks good to me, right? And then from there, you're just dialing in a couple details, and then the ad is ready to go. Now, you also have the opportunity to generate or create a video ad that you can use to retarget your sphere of influence, run to a specific database of people. So if I want to upload a custom audience here, right, I can, let's say, choose my sphere of influence. I can upload.
Do they pay extra for that, Travis? Is that an extra? Does that add on charges if they add areas on like that?
Yeah, so the video feature is part of Walled Garden Pro, which is that $149 a month. There's a 7-day free trial, and it's month to month. But it does unlock the video feature and then the custom audiences. So you can upload, let's say, your sphere of influence, or maybe you uploaded a list of homeowners in a specific community, or maybe it's a list of expireds, or maybe you're doing agent recruitment and you want to run an agent recruitment ad. You can add your own website link here. You can also just run it as a brand awareness campaign, right? So if I want to target people in, let's say, Maricopa or just Phoenix, its auto targeting is going to target buyers and sellers that live in that area. And so it's going to auto run that video to buyers and sellers in that specific market, being more of a brand awareness type of campaign. Now, if you remember, I talked about the perfect funnel type of structure where we have lead generation, retargeting those leads, retargeting your sphere of influence, and running a brand awareness campaign. Inside of Walled Garden, we've already launched, let's say, a property ad campaign or lead generation there. We can go back in here, and with this one click, this creates what's called a page engagement audience. This is a custom audience of anybody that's engaged with all of your video ads or your social media profile, business profile. They've liked or commented or even visited it, and then all of your Walled Garden leads. So as we're generating leads from that first property ad, we can retarget those leads and all the page engagement with this video that we upload. From there, right, we can then target and run ads and nurture our sphere of influence as well, and then run a brand awareness campaign to buyers and sellers in Arizona. So with this, we can accomplish that same type of successful funnel format by getting in front of sphere of influence, building up that celebrity authority status, brand awareness, retargeting all the leads that you're generating from the listings that you have inside of Walled Garden. And this is just one of the easiest ways to be able to build out those types of funnels without having to go in the Facebook Ad Manager and struggle with all of those tools.
Yeah. So Travis, and I know in the Pro version we have the reporting that happens, and those reports actually get sent to the seller as well.
Yes.
Would you mind screen sharing a little bit of that and showing us what that looks like?
Absolutely. Let's see, my internet speed is really slow today, so let's see if I can get this to load here. But this is an ad that generated 50 leads, $5.72 per lead. And so we got about 5,300 people to see this ad. So from a brand awareness standpoint and lead generation, it was a pretty successful campaign. We see that we got the first name and last name of these individuals, right? First name, last name, phone number, email, when they plan on buying a home. This one says 30 to 60 days, and if they currently own a home, yes or no.
And Travis, we're not seeing your screen right now. I'm not sure if you're screen sharing or not, but we're not seeing it on our side.
Let me see if I can reshare that screen there.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna hit stop share and then reshare. Hold on a second here. All right, I'm gonna say entire screen.
Oops, sorry, now.
Okay. How was that?
Oh wait, it's coming. There it is. All right, there we go.
All right, perfect. So you can see with this campaign, we got 50 leads, we got 5,300 people to see it, $5.72 per lead, and this was an ad that I ran twice, and we've got the first name, last name, phone number, email, right, of these individuals. You can see on this one, we've got first name, last name, phone number, email, when they plan on buying a home, if they currently own a home, yes or no. So this one's about 30 to 60 days out, yes, they own a home. We have about 35% of the leads coming through here saying that they currently own a home. So that's a healthy amount of seller leads that we're getting for just $5.72. Now the seller report, this is where you can send an actual report of the campaign to the homeowner via text or via email. So as an agent, I will type in their information. When the campaign ends, it's then going to automatically build out this report and send it to them via text and via email. So that automation component is set in place. So we can see that this is what they're going to get, and it's going to basically show them the Facebook ad with the agent's business page name there, the area that they ran the ad in, and then the specific details on the stats. Several thousand people saw it. We got some leads that came through. And when we purchased it, agent information, and then a link to the single property website that it's connected to. So what this does is it updates the homeowner, lets them know that the age-old question of what are you doing to market my home? And it helps answer that, lets them know, hey, we're using best-in-class technology. We created a Facebook ad campaign for this. We're getting it seen by thousands of people. We're generating a lot of prospects that are actually opting in to see the property. And we built a beautiful single property website for it. So it feels like you got the power of a digital marketing agency behind you, but at the fraction of a cost.
Excellent.
Phenomenal.
So Travis, we appreciate your time so much, and thank you for getting us such a great preview of all this. And Travis has been such a great partner with us, and if you're looking for information on this, and if you're needing an introduction, please reach out to your Fidelity sales executive or myself or Sharon, and we are excited to get you plugged in with Travis. Get we can set up a call, get all that stuff up and going for you, and just such a great resource. So thank you so much, Travis.
Thank you, Travis. That's amazing. Can't wait to share it with more people.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Travis, if you don't mind hanging out for a minute, I think we have some people to visit on.
We do. I think we are going to hear from our market master, Mindy, and see what's going on in our market right now, right? Hi, Mindy, what's going on?
We've been watching pricing closely as we worry that those priced out of the 2021 and 2022 markets may be challenged by waiting on the sidelines again in 2023. Those at the greatest risk are first-time home buyers, many of whom are paying rents that are equal to or greater than their expected mortgages, and alternatively are in variable rate payments as their rents are escalating every year, and they're at risk of their landlords electing to sell their assets as soon as interest rates fall. We're also watching out for those who are hoping that prices will come down. Not really what we want when investing, but understandable when coupled with higher than normal interest rates. Unfortunately for these folks, while we may see some flattening of prices between now and the fall, we'll likely end 2023 well above December 2022, which may not quite reach the peak that we saw last summer, but we'll get there, and probably within another 12 months. Available supply continues to fall, which means that competition for available housing will continue to increase, and we know that buyers do better with less competition. So first-time home buyers, renters, if you aren't getting in the market now, it's going to be harder to do it and more expensive once interest rates drop. And for those with valuable assets, piles of equity in your primary residence, but maybe a house that doesn't check all the boxes anymore, let's do a review. How much equity is really in the home? What would turning it into a rental actually entail? And what would a new monthly payment look like, taking all of your factors into consideration, including any changes in income since you bought your home, any offset of monthly payments from rental income, or other high interest loans that you might be able to pay off with your equity? And ultimately, what could a new home look like? Imagine if you truly had the full picture of possibility, what decisions you could feel empowered to make for your family.
Mindy, thank you so much. We appreciate all of your insights. And now it's time to check on the money side, because we can't do all this without money. So let's check in on Miss Amber Kovarik at Guild Mortgage and see what she's got going on over there.
Hey, Amber Kovarik with a quick market update. So interest rates have not been behaving as we hoped they would since the May 10th inflation numbers that we've received. We do see inflation trending down. Shelter costs are also coming down, both key things that we need to see interest rates improve. But right now we have a supply and demand issue. The FDIC recently assumed about $113 billion in Treasury and mortgage-backed security debts with the takeover from the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank collapses, and they are putting that supply into the market. So in a market where we already have lesser demand, we're creating more supply, and that is putting pressure on interest rates. That will pass. We will see this get absorbed into the market, and then eventually we should see these interest rates start to come down through the summer months. The next Fed meeting is in June, which many people believe that we will see the Fed pause and not have a rate hike, but expect things to get volatile as we move towards that meeting. Remember that the time to buy a house is right now. You want to buy before interest rates come down. We have our automatic no lender fee refinance program. So once you buy, you lock in your price, and then we're going to refinance you with no fees when the time is right, when interest rates have come down, to get you the best payment over time. Hope that helps. Let us know if you have any questions.
Thank you so much, Amber. Appreciate your update as always. And I think even right now, especially, Dawn, I think we say it all the time, but it's so important that you have a good lender that you're partnered with right now. There's so much creative financing and things going on out there that's vital to a real estate agent's business today. So, Amber, thank you so much for being a partner and being here with us today. I think this is a wrap, Dawn. I think we are another week done with Market of the Moment. Thank you for sharing your morning or afternoon with us, day with us. How about that? We appreciate you. Ciao.
Excellent. Thank you. Bye-bye.